I'm a production designer and I usually build sets for TV, film, campaigns, commercials, editorials, all that stuff. And I also do event design, and I've done this for quite some time. So it's a really easy transition for me. It's basically decorating spaces for a party rather than a commercial set or whatever it may be. So it is Valentine's Day coming up. The event is actually a fundraiser for the fires that happened here in California. And it's kind of an anniversary party as well for a couple couples. So I chose to get a couple different types of red ribbon to dress some candelabras up with. So we're gonna do a little bow tutorial on how to make the perfect bow. And I thought it would be kind of neat to show you how to do it with a 1.5 inch, a 1 inch, and then I believe this is 1/2 inch. Yep. Just to see how they come out differently. So we'll take our 1.5 inch ribbon, and basically you take your middle finger. Excuse my nails, I am an artist, so my nails stay perfect for a day or two, and then as I use my hands, they chip. And I've also been making paper mache stars and other such things for this project. So anyhow, what you do is you take the very end of this ribbon and you wrap it around your middle finger. And depending on how long your bow is, usually about 2 wraps is good for a normal bow. That will be about 3 inch big. These are gonna be very long hanging ribbon, so I'm gonna wrap this around my middle finger about 7 or 8 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go 7 with this one. Okay. And then, so you got your middle finger all wrapped. Now you're going to use your thumb and you wrap this ribbon from your middle finger to your thumb. And we're going to do that 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And you want to make sure the ribbon stays in one direction and doesn't flip and twist. So this is nice and neat. And then what you want to do is you're going to take the very end of your ribbon and put it behind and under the entire thing. So behind and under, you see it? So I'm going to grab that. Okay, and then you just pull it to the side, right? And then it's going to look like that. Nothing special quite yet. And then you're going to take your end again and you're going to tuck it from this side towards you on the top and pull that. Make sure it doesn't get wrapped around your finger. It's just to get wrapped around the bow. So like that. And then you just pull. And then this seems wonky, but you want to go up and down until it's nice and tight. Okay, so that's nice and tight. I wasn't concentrating on making the center pretty, so let me just flip. We'll do that at the end. Okay, so now you just take it off. You take this rolled bit off your finger, and that will drop and become the length of the ribbon. And then now you have a really pretty bow, but there's 3 in here. So the top one always stays exactly where it is, and then you take the bottom one, you pull it down, you take the top one, you pull it up, right? So pretty. And then the same with the other side. Bottom down, middle up, or however it is for you. That's just my little system. have to go back and forth a couple times. There you go. There is your pretty little bow. Okay. So of course you want to trim the edges to be nice. So you just go up diagonal to the center-ish, and then up to the center. Right? And do that with both sides. Diagonal to the center. Diagonal to that middle point. Wink. Right? So you got your long ass bow. So pretty. Okay. Now I'm going to show you what this bow looks like in the velvet. You want to twist it so the shiny side hangs. There you go. So pretty. Okay, let's do another one. Put this one right here. Let's go with the 1 inch, and that is our velvet. Okay, so same thing, we're gonna wrap it around the middle finger about 8 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. Okay. And the ribbon gets twisted as you do that, so it's just good to give it a little shake. Okay. And you get into frame, so it's around my middle finger. Now we're gonna go around the thumb and then to the middle finger, like so. And we do that 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then we find the end, and we remember you go up and under. See it? Pull it under towards you so it doesn't get looped in with anything. And then that's what it looks like. You want to make sure the front facing is the color of the bow, not the back side of the bow, the front side of that ribbon. And then you get that end piece again, and then you go from, you put it under the top of that loop towards you, and you pull. And you pull. Got flips, so I'm just gonna flip it back. There we go. And then it goes up and down until it's nice and tight. And you can even help it, because velvet has like a little bite to it, a little grip, so you can even push it with your fingers like so, like doink, doink, doink. Good. Okay, so that is done. And then remember, you pull everything out, and then what was wrapped around your middle finger will drop. Boink. Okay. So there's your bow, and then remember the top one stays, and then you pull both sides above and below. And then same on this side. You're gonna want to this one wants to go above, so this one will go below. Okay. now we're gonna cut the ends so they're nice. Remember, so up towards the center, and then up towards the center from each corner of the ribbon. And then this, same thing. Boom. Okay, velvet bow, complete. And I purposely want them to not be the same because they're hanging from chandeliers, so like different lengths is good for me for this project. Okay, and then when you put them on the chandelier, you can adjust them to how you want them to live. Okay, now we've got this ribbon, and it's the same thing. You wrap it around your finger. Oh, hold on. Okay, good boy. So, I had an Amazon delivery and I had to give them a code for a deliverer. They weren't going to drop it off. I've never heard of that before, and it wasn't even that expensive of an item, so that was odd. Anyhow, now back to this, our small 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch ribbon. Do the same exact bow. So you start with your middle finger. You okay, honey? What are you doing under here? You okay? Okay, you start with your middle finger, you wrap the ribbon around your middle finger as many times. I'm gonna do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little shake. 7, 8. Okay, so that's wrapped around 8 times. And then now we go from thumb to middle finger. From thumb to middle finger. I'm just holding down that rolled bit with my pointer so it didn't move around, but now it's secure. Okay, so that was 3 times. Now we grab the end of this ribbon, right? We go over and under the entire thing and pull towards you so it doesn't loop. There we go. Okay. And now what we're gonna do is get the end again. Banjo, settle down, honey. We get the end, and then we go towards us. So under that top loop, and then towards us. Get it centered, and then up and down until it's nice and tight. Okay? So then just moving it towards the center a little bit. Now you take everything off your finger, you let that drop, and then the same thing. Pull that towards the center where the knot is, towards the center. Nice and pretty. Okay? Basically you go under. There's 3 because you wrapped it around your fingers 3 times, making 3 loops. There it is. Alright. Same on this side. There's 3. The top one always stays in the center. So you want to go underneath and grab those others. There you go. So pretty. And then you want to cut the bottoms diagonal to the center, like so. Diagonal to the center. we got our little 1/2" ribbon. We got our inch ribbon. And then we've got our 1.5". Now we know how to make some ribbons, bitches, right? Look at that shit. Boom, boom, beam, bop, bop, boop, bop. We did it. Voila. And then, perfect. Okay, good luck with your ribbons. Let me know how it goes. I hope that was an easy thing to follow along. Remember, you just wrap it around your middle finger. Then you bring in your little thumb and then doink, doink, doink. And then over, under, and then through the loop towards you. Pull up, 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 down, 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 up and down. And then you just cut the bottoms of your fucking ribbons. Boom. All right, happy ribbon making. I'm gonna make the rest of these. These all have to become ribbons. There's about a dozen here. And I've made about a dozen already. So gotta run. Gotta make these ribbons. All right, peace out.